Now that you've made a video and uploaded it to YouTube, I'm going to show you how to do some editing on it. What I'm going to do is go to Enhancements. I'm going to show you how to trim your video. First thing I want to do is go right here where it says Trim. And the first part of the video is me getting the video set up on Camtasia and closing out some windows that I have open. So that's the video. I'm going to turn the volume down. I'm going to start it over and I'm going to pull this to about the 7-second mark. There we go. I want it to start here. Make sure I got that right. Let's turn the volume down.
How to set up a website on WordPress doc.
Okay, that looks good to me. And I want to trim the end of it. The end of it contained some of the stuff that I did right when I got through, and I don't really need to show everybody how I got off Camtasia and all that. So I'm going to stop it right there, and I want to trim it right there. So I'm going to trim it. So now I've just taken off a little bit of my video, and it's going to start right where I want it to start, and it's going to end right where I need for it to end. Let me move it a little bit further towards the end.
And if you have any questions, then please comment or get a hold of me at jen@rasnick.com. Thanks.
Okay, so that looked good to me, so that's good.
I'm going
to turn the volume back off. Okay, you can also do auto fix, which fixes the lighting and color, and it'll also stabilize your video. The stabilization is a really good feature to have if you have filmed something on your iPad or on your phone and everything's kind of shaky because you didn't hold it perfectly still. I did this on a computer that's like on my desk, so I didn't really have any shaky camera motion, so I'm not going to worry about this. You can change the light, you can change the color saturation, you can change the color temperature, you can make it cooler, you can make it warmer. I want it just to stay the way it was, so I'm going to put it back on 0. You can also change the contrast. You can make it slower or in slow motion. You can do a time lapse and speed everything up just in certain portions of your video if you want to. I don't really need to do any of that, so I'm going to put everything back the way it was. Let's see, 0, everything's zeroed out, so everything should be the same. I am going to do auto fix, but I want to show you the different filters you can apply first. You can apply all these different things to your video. So if you have kind of an artsy thing and you want it to be like in black and white, you have several of those to choose from. If you want something to be a little bit more techno, you can do like a heat map, or you can do the thermal. It makes it look a little bit better. But you can pixelate some of it. There's a whole bunch of different images that you can do. You can also do special effects. The blur faces is really good if you don't have permission to use somebody in a video. If that happens, then you need to blur their faces for legal purposes and just to make everybody more comfortable. You can do that. So let's go back to quick fixes, and you can save that. I'm not going to do auto fix and stabilize right now because it takes a little while, so I'm just going to hit save. Okay. So I want to go back here, and I'm going to show you some of this other stuff. I'm going to show you how to do subtitles and closed captioning and how to set up cards and annotations. So annotations, if you have something that you've said that you want to put on a specific part of your website that you don't think people are going to get, or they might not have heard you clearly, what you can do is you can add an annotation, and we're going to do that right here. So we're going to add one, and I want it just to be a note. And I can say, this is how to set up a free WordPress site. So I can change to see how it's right here. I want to drag it down here, and I want to make it bigger. And I want to change the fill color in the back to, let's say, bright green. And I want to keep this white so you can read it, but I can change it to black. You just can't read that as well on this color. And I want to change the font size to 28. And so you can keep it like that. And when you start it and end it, you get to go down here and you can say you want this to pop up at the 2.5 second mark, and you want it to last, so let's say we wanted it to last 10 seconds. So you want to put this 0, 0, and you want to put this on 12.5. So now it's going to be on there for 10 seconds. Okay, so when we go back, it's going to pop up when the video gets to the 2.5 second mark, blah, blah, blah. Okay, that's how you set it up. If you want to set up another one, you just go up here and you add another one. So it's really good if you are doing a craft or showing somebody how to do something on Minecraft or something, and you need to, like, maybe say, make sure you add a cup of water right now, or this is where you add your block or your redstone or whatever, just to help people understand what's going on. Okay, I don't really need any of the annotations right now, so I'm going to go back and I'm just going to delete that one. You can edit, go in here, I want to trash it. Okay, you can also add a card, and what a card does is it'll direct somebody back to your website. So it's really good if you have a website that you want to feature, like your blog or your company website. You can promote your video channel. You can do a lot of things. So let's say that we wanted to add a card for Plunder Monster. So I'm going to put it on there. It has, your website that you associate has to be linked to your account. So we want to say visit website. You can upload images. You can pick one of these images. We have a bunch of videos on here, so I have a lot to choose from. So let's see, this is how to build a website. So let's say how to use HTML. And we will upload the image. Well, actually, we don't have to upload. This is the image. If we wanted to upload a different image, we'd put it right here. We create the card. Let's see. Visit our website. We want to visit our website, create card. Okay, now over here we can edit. We want to edit the time that it's on there. So it's not, we want it to be on about, we want it to come on about 3 minutes into the website. So let's edit the card. Well, that's not what I wanted to do. Okay, let's add another card. We want to add the same card, but we want to do it at the 3 minute mark. Okay, sorry about that. Because I don't want it to come on at the 0 minute mark because I'm editing and the new video isn't out yet. Remember when I went and trimmed it? So we want to set the same thing, but we want to do it at the 3 minute mark. And I had to move the slider over. Did you see me move the slider over to right here? So now it's going to pop up. So I want to trash this one. Okay, so now when I watch this video, I know that was confusing, sorry. We want to slide this thing over first. And now when we watch it, it's going to pop up at the 3.3 minute 4 second mark. Okay, so you can make sure it's going to pop up. 2, 3, 4. Okay, it's going to pop up right here. Visit our website, and when you click on that, it's going to take you to Plunder Monster. Okay, that's what a card is. Subtitles and closed captioning. If you want to do subtitles or closed captioning, you set it up on that. Okay, add new subtitles or closed captioning. You don't have to do this, but if you speak English and you want somebody to be able to know what you're saying in Spanish, you can add the Spanish language right there and vice versa. I'm not going to do that on ours. You can also update your information and settings. You can change your thumbnail. You can change the title of your video. You can change the description of your video. You can add more tags. You can make it public, private, and listed. You can do whatever it is you want to do right here in this little window right here. And that's how you edit your video. You can also add a lot of other things, like you can add audio and things like that, and I will show you that on a different video. Thanks.